I wanted to kill my daughter. Yeah, I said it. I never bought into that born evil crap until Lilith came screaming into this world. By the time she was 2, she was already a monster. Her grandma tried to take a bite of her banana, just playing around, and Lilith jammed a chopstick straight into the old woman's eye. Grandma didn't even see it coming. Ended up in the ER with blood pouring down her face. When my husband Adrian jokingly threatened to take away her toys, she smashed them on the hardwood floor and stomped on the pieces, screaming like a banshee while she crushed them into dust. At 4, during a playdate, she got into a fight with a friend's kid. While we were trying to calm the situation, Lilith strolled into the kitchen, grabbed a damn butcher knife, and hurled it at the other kid. Inches. She missed by inches. It would have been a bloodbath. The sickest part? She loved our fear. The more we panicked, the happier she got, clapping her hands and giggling like she was watching a cartoon. She grew bigger and scarier. Adrian, looking like a man who'd been through a war, finally whispered, "Maybe we should have a second child. A fresh start." The door was slightly ajar. Through the crack, a cold, dead eye was staring right at us. Let's rewind. It started in the womb. Initially, I was pregnant with twins. I thought it was a gift from God, but at the follow-up ultrasound, only one heartbeat remained. The OBGYN stared at the screen and said, "The other fetus didn't make it. It was absorbed." Absorbed? I felt sick. Absorbed by who? The doctor sighed. To put it in layman's terms, the stronger fetus consumed the resources of the weaker one. It's survival of the fittest in there. The weak get eaten. But I pulled out the old scan. They were the same size last week. I'm sorry. We went home. Adrian tried to comfort me, saying one kid was plenty. I tried to relax, but I was terrified this baby would vanish too. As she grew, she started draining the life out of me. I was vomiting constantly, shivering, anemic as hell. I stuffed my face with steaks and supplements, but I just kept withering away while my belly swelled to a grotesque size. It looked like I was smuggling a beach ball under my shirt, but my arms were like twigs. "You need to stop eating so much," the doctor warned me later. "The baby is gigantic. It's parasitic." I saw the fear in her eyes. I looked like a skeleton, but the thing inside me was thriving. It was stealing everything. To keep it from tearing me apart, I went on a diet. Starvation became my new normal. And when I got hungry, the baby got violent. It would kick and punch my insides like it was trying to break my ribs because the room service was late. I passed out from anemia. The doctors gave up. "We need a C-section," they said. "This thing is too big." By month 7, I looked like a monster from a horror movie poster. Sunken cheeks, stick limbs, massive gut. Looking in the mirror made me want to puke. I didn't recognize the woman staring back. Adrian picked up a second job just to pay for my hospital stays. He was exhausted, dark circles under his beautiful eyes, but he kept working. Finally, they cut me open. I almost bled out on the table. Lilith was born weighing 12 pounds, the biggest baby the doctor had ever seen. Lying there half dead, looking at her squashed little face, I thought, maybe the suffering is over. "You handled your mommy and daddy pretty rough, little one," I whispered, kissing her cheek. "But we'll love you anyway." She smiled. It was a reflex, they say, but to me, it looked like a victory grin. I thought the horror ended there. I was dead wrong. It was just the opening act. I was a wreck after the C-section. The anesthesia wore off, and it felt like my abdomen had been ripped open by a chainsaw. The nurse rolled the bassinet over. "Bonding time," she chirped. "Hold her. Bonding?" I couldn't even lift my arms, but I felt that primal pull. It's weird. When you're pregnant, the love is abstract, like a duty. But seeing her there, it hit me like a truck. That instinct. Wah! The scream pierced my brain. "She's hungry." Martha, my mother-in-law, beamed. She picked up the screaming bundle and shoved her against my chest. First time breastfeeding is awkward. I made Adrian pull the curtain. I fumbled with my hospital gown. Then, pure